Maybe you might want to be spending some money on a friend or on hope that you've been wanting to bring to fruition. You know? All right. Let's see. That's the only thing that happens on Thursday. So, like, we're sitting pretty on Thursday. After that full moon, like, good, right? Friday the 14th, Valentine's Day. The moon sextiles Mars at 17 degrees and opposes Saturn at 18 degrees. Okay? Now, again, your subconscious, 12th house of the subconscious, and 8th house of other people's money. You know, your 8th and your 12th house are very private houses. It's not many people know what's going on, you know, within your 12th and your 8th house. Maybe just a few select people at the very most, right? This is where psychologists are. Maybe if you go to a psychologist, psychiatrist, or any kind of healer, you know, that's very private information. Your debts and your taxes, but also sex, death, intimacy, rebirth. Okay, something's going on with your values in these areas here, but you're talking about a sextile and an opposition, but also a trine between these two. So I wouldn't really worry about it. It's just food for thought when you're talking about your 12th house. You're just thinking about it, you know. Okay? But not really bringing anything to action at the moment. We also have Mercury moving into Pisces on Friday. Again, a lot more emphasis on your 8th house. Mercury, again, rules Gemini and Virgo. So you might be thinking about your values. While your values as opposed to the way that you spend, not spend your money, but, you know, take out loans to, you know, take out, what am I trying to say? Take out debt to, like, bring things to fruition, right? Your dreams, hopes, and wishes, your career, your expansion zone is also being highlighted as well, and your partnerships. So Mercury doesn't really like being in Pisces. Mercury is all about facts and figures, you know, as to where Pisces is very ethereal, no boundaries, you know. In fact, Neptune, the ruler of Pisces, is called the Great Dissolver. It just dissolves everything, just very ethereal. So it might even bring some confusion, okay? So it can work in either way. Either Mercury can bring structure to your finances in your 8th house, or your 8th house can overtake Mercury and just bring complete confusion. You know, it really depends on your circumstances and how you look at things, okay? It's different for everybody. And then we have Moon trine Uranus. Again, value sector, career sector. So maybe you might be asking for a raise in your career, you know, possibly. You know, we had the full moon at this 24 degrees with the opposition in the square, and now we have a trine going on. So it's going to smooth something over, okay? I'm sorry that I have to be so there are so many scenarios that could happen within these subjects that I have to be kind of, it could be like this, it could be like that, you know, but it's going to be different for everyone, but it's still going to have something to do with these specific sectors, okay? And I'm trying to break it down for everyone as much as I can, especially when this is a general reading, you know. Let's see. Then the moon goes on to oppose Neptune. Okay. This is also the lunar node axis is also right there as well, which I spoke in my earlier videos. a lot about karmic. It's very karmic-y, okay? Because that's where, you know, eclipses occur, is where the nodes are, okay? So the moon opposing Neptune in Pisces especially, I told Cancer this, and especially this happening around Valentine's Day, don't drink and drive, okay? Or any other substance that you might want to use, you know. Just stay at home if you're gonna use anything, whatever, you know. Please don't drive. While this is very ethereal, daydreamy, very that's the high side of Neptune, is no boundaries and universal love and, you know, daydreamy, dreaming, you know. But the not so great side of Neptune is escapism, okay? And escapism, when taken the wrong way, you can really get yourself in trouble, right? Well, with this opposition here, with the moon also being very ethereal, you know, it could cause you some problems if you do it the wrong way, right? So Pisces is your 8th house. It's all about you know, about debt and taxes, right? But it's also about sex, intimacy, you know. And of course, we have this going on right during Valentine's Day. So, okay. And of course, Virgo is your value sector, your self-worth. But just the fact that the moon is opposing Neptune, just, you know, be careful. Okay. Don't escape too much. Okay. Okay, so we then have the moon moving into Libra, where it trines Pluto and opposes Venus, which is about 6 degrees at this point. Pluto is about 2 degrees. Trines are wonderful. When we're talking about 8th house, where, you know, the moon is going to trine the 8th house natural ruler of Scorpio, you know, Pluto here. So a lot of emphasis on 8th house in your partnerships, okay? Sex, death, intimacy. Libra is also your community sector, short distance travel, again, with the traveling, okay? Just be careful, okay? Short distance travel, your community, neighbors, siblings, okay? And then it's going to oppose Venus in Aries, which is, again, your 9th house of expansion. 9th house can also be somewhat ethereal as well, okay? If 9th and 12th house sometimes get mixed up. 9th house is all about expansion, but it's mostly expansion in the 3D realm, okay? As to where the 12th house is about expansion in the spiritual realm, the 5D realm or above, okay? So then we have the moon coming in to trine Jupiter as well, and square Mars, and then oppose Chiron. Okay, again, 9th house emphasis. Friends and your subconscious, all in your community. Maybe you're scheduling a get together with your people in your community and your friends, and, you know, just be careful. Okay, that's all I can say with the moon and Neptune. You never know. Just be careful, okay? And, you know, Venus is a little bit on the ethereal side as well, just because it's all about love, you know. And, of course, Pluto is very ethereal as well, okay? Just on a different level from Neptune. Okay, so that's about that. This is the 16th of February, Sunday. So I will continue. Again, I am really sorry about not getting the video out from last week, but hopefully this fills in the blank spaces. And maybe if it resonated with you at all last week, you know, that'd be, if you let me know, that'd be cool. Also, I was also wondering if anyone who's watching this, if you could put where you're from, because that's very interesting to me to see, like, how far these videos will reach, you know. But until then, if I do personals, energy healing, all sorts of stuff on my website if you want to check it out. Until then, you know, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next week. Okay? Bye, Leo.